Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Arin Ray here, and you're watching my interview with Myles.
Yes, what's going on, people? Joining me is somebody who is going to be a star in the making right now, doing bits on tour, on the road, from America, in London at the moment. Introduce yourself for the people.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Arin Ray. Hey.
You know, it's mad. Let's start like why you're here in the first place.
Yeah.
So obviously you're on tour with Ari Lennox at the moment.
Yeah.
You've done 2 of the 3 nights in London. And the vibes were mad. I was there on Tuesday.
Oh.
And you were going in.
Thank
still. You were. I thought at one point you took off your top and you was moving mad.
Yeah.
Okay, he's really getting into the vibes.
For sure. Hey, you should have been there last night. That was the one. That was crazy. I really put on a show yesterday. I knew the room. I understood what was going on. It was like I had like a second chance. It was cool. Don't get me wrong. First night was great. It was cool, but last night I was excited after that. I was like, yeah, it was dope.
So there's one more show, right?
Yeah, one more.
So what's the plan for that? If you're leveling up every single time.
Yeah, I'm trying to do better tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe everything comes off. I have no idea. We'll see what's up.
Listen, that's either going to be a case, or that's going to be a good thing.
Exactly. It's going to be it should be a great thing. Listen, but I'm serious, like all seriousness, I definitely want to go harder than I did last night. And I'm going to manifest it. I am going to go harder than I did last night. Yeah.
The thing is, like, is this the first time you've been in London or have you been there before?
First time.
So when you're looking at the crowds that you've got here so far, like, how's it been different?
And it's the crowds from Tuesday and then yesterday were definitely a little different. Tuesday were a little bit more lax. Yeah. You know what I mean? Seemed like they were like, we like this guy. But Ari, I can't wait.
Yeah.
It seemed like last night, a lot more people kind of knew my music. And, and the energy was up. And like I said, I feel like I controlled the crowd a little bit more yesterday. Yeah. Like I was easier. I was way more easy spoken. Like I felt like I just did a way better job yesterday. But all in all, man, these crowds are amazing because just seeing what they do for Ari and how they turn up and when they really know your music and how they really enjoy it, it's a beautiful thing, man. Like I can't complain. If I got one person in there nodding their head, I've done my job. For real, I've done my job. Like somebody's got to like it, and just to see everybody like, messing with it's cool. It's just a blessing, man, just to be on stage. Like, I
mean, you don't make bad music anyway, so someone's going to be popping the head. If they don't know who you are when you walk in.
Man. Thank you, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've read somewhere or I saw somewhere that you said that you're quite a more reserved kind of person. Yeah. Not all the time, like, out there doing the most, moving mad with it.
Oh, for sure.
So, like, when you're coming into, like, stage performances in the first place, like, how have you got to kind of, what zone do you get into in the first place even before you can jump on stage? That's a lot of faces.
It's honestly just turning it on. It's just like if you're going into like a basketball game or a football game, gotta amp yourself up. And Kobe's not gonna not be Kobe, so
that's true.
I have to be that killer. Like when Kobe go into the game, he's Black Mamba. This is my version of the Black Mamba. So, and that's what it is, I just turn it on, turn it off. I ain't about to be out here just winding and all that all day.
I hear you still. But it's like, let's talk about kind of where you're from. That's Cincinnati.
Yes, sir.
In Ohio.
I'm raised.
When I was younger, I thought Ohio and Idaho was the same thing. You know what I mean? Now I know otherwise. You know what I mean? Geography was kind of bad.
Oh my God, yo, that's crazy.
But like, what is it like musically there?
Well, right now, musically in Cincinnati, it's not big. It's not like a big music scene.
Yeah. Are you the first kind of like big R&B artist from there?
I would have to say yes. If you call me big, like
I'm labeling it. You didn't label it, so it's fine.
If that's the case, R&B for sure. But Ohio in general and Cincinnati's had a lot of like soul and funk come out of there. So the Isley Brothers, all of them, Bootsy Collins, those type of guys. And then you got the producers with High Tech, But as far as R&B, like what I'm doing, I think I'm the first one to like kind of, do a little something, So, but let me say this: there's way more, talent out there. That's the thing. I think just they don't know how to get to the masses. And like, I think Cincinnati we're a little behind in certain aspects. So, and I think it takes, you know, going other places to, you know, figure out what they're doing and then bring it back.
Yeah.
You know, and in Cincinnati, they, you know, I love them. I love the city, but you know, it's a little different with the music scene. Everybody's kind of, you know, they got a lot of work to do. Everybody's not really worried about somebody making some music. And there's not many studios, there's not many places where you could really go and, you know, do the type of music that I do. It's a lot more classical, chill, you know, jazzy type vibes, you know, which is dope, but doesn't get me where I'm trying to go.
I mean, there's two things we can take away from that though. Yeah. One, future goal for yourself is to maybe go back and put a few people on once you blow up even more.
Sure. Trust.
And then two, jazz incorporation into the music.
Oh, well, But look though, I do that. I already do the jazz thing. Shout out to Terrace and Rob and all them fools. Yeah. But
obviously, Terrace works with yeah.
Man, but honestly, the artists out there, like it's really the musicians to me that, you know, that don't get a lot of love and don't get the, you know, the notoriety, because that's why they always dip. You know, but I'm definitely gonna be that bridge for sure. That's literally like one of my main goals is just, I got to get to a point where my voice matters. You know what I'm saying? And I know I got a little bit of leverage now, but I feel like if I beef it up and then I can bring somebody out, and like it's going to make more of a, you know, significant, you know, thing for them. I
mean, the come up for you has definitely been very interesting. Like the catalog that you've got with a lot of people that you've worked with already is up there. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people in the position that you're in now would be envious looking at some of the features that you've got.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, if you think about it, right, I think I saw it on YouTube, season 2 X Factor.
Yeah,
I was like, what, 16 years old?
16 turning 17.
Yeah, singing an original song. In front of what, Britney Spears, Simon Cowell,
L.A. Reid, and Demi Lovato. I think she was on season 2.
That's crazy still. And then to go from, I'm assuming X Factor, what happened with that in the end? Because obviously I was not watching X Factor
I made it top 10 that year. It was cool, but you know, they got a way of like
doing things.
Yeah, so it's a little different.
But I mean, that experience would have been better than anything for a lot of people. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, what did you learn? Because obviously that's a young age right there.
I just learned a lot about, you know, more the business aspect and more reality TV and actual music industry. It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people aren't really like that in the real world. You know what I mean? Like the way, I guess you develop an artist, or the way you work with an artist is totally different from in there, because what they're doing is kind of making you what they see you as.
They're sculpting you to make something out.
And it's like what you see yourself as may not be portrayed on TV, you know, or whatever. So, you know, that's the harder part. But what I learned is really just, you know, the experience, the business, and just really just getting to LA and knowing how to move. And, you know, everything's not gonna go your way, but you just got to figure out, you know, how to make it your own and make it work for yourself. And then, you know, that was my way of getting to California. I had never been to California before X Factor, ever. I'd never really, I think I'd been on one plane before that. You know? So, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, like, experience like that is, you can, like, always take away build, like, now. And I think it's really for the better that you didn't, like, win X Factor or get...
for sure. If I would have won, it would have been bad.
Yeah.
It would have been bad, because I would have been stuck in a place where, I would have been bad. Yeah, the winners don't really ever do too much of nothing, especially on that show. But Idol, they do pretty well.
That's a promo right there still.
Yeah.
Don't go X Factor, go Idol.
Oh, yep, exactly. But the track record shows. But you see with Fifth Harmony and One Direction and all them fools, like, they came up and they didn't win. It was like 3rd place, 4th place. And they're eating. You know what I'm saying?
Even when they split up, they're still doing well.
Exactly. Yeah. And they're all doing well. So that's the good thing. It's like they do find stars. It's just how, you know, what their journey ends up like after. It's what you do afterwards, man. And, you know, I wasn't really getting calls after the X Factor. I didn't get anything. Nobody called me. Nobody cared. You know what I mean? So that was like, okay, I'm going to figure out how to do my thing. And then we're going to get this.
Obviously, that's still a very young age. Do you know what I mean? So, like, at what point after that was it still, all right, cool, I've done that experience, I'm going to go off now and keep doing music? Or did you have, like, a break?
No break.
Okay. Because we had, Phases was 2016.
Yeah, Phases. Well, in that sense, I did take a break as an artist.
Yeah.
But I was really just writing. I was just writing for people. I was just learning how to write songs.
Okay.
Figuring out different producers.
Yeah.
Finding out my sound and everything. So that was the biggest thing for me, and just learning how the business worked and learning how record companies work, and just dealing with different artists and seeing how they prepare for certain things. I learned from a lot of people along the way. So that time really helped me.
Yeah, because I mean, when we're looking at the catalog now, right, we've got two phases. We've got Phases 1, 2016, Phases 2 last week, or the week before.
Yep.
Obviously, we got the debut project that came out as well, Platinum Fire. That was a good project,
Thank you,
That was
man.
a good project.
Thank you, man.
Like, the features that you had on there as well. So we had Ty Dolla $ign, Sir, YG, Childish Major.
Martin, Childish Major.
Ooh, I don't want
somebody else.
Yeah, I don't want to whack up the Spotify
it's
real
a
quick.
Few, yeah. Babyface was on Deluxe.
I'm gonna make sure. I have to double check as we're trying to work it out and go through it at the same time. I'm whacking it out. So it's like Dram.
Yeah, Drum. Yeah. Communication. Yeah.
Like, so let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Because debut projects are always a nerve-wracking thing.
Yeah.
Because when it's an EP, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
If it don't slap, you can get away with it. But with a debut project, when you're going into that now, you're getting momentum. People are building up. They're trying to see like, okay, who is this guy? Because obviously you worked with Justine Skye on Build, so already stuff that was there out. What was the expectation for you for that?
Well, for that, it was just with Platinum Fire, right? Or it's just really just trying to get it out there. I really didn't have too many expectations because, I just signed with Interscope, maybe the year before, and I hadn't. I just had no real, big fan base. I didn't have a real fan base, so I really didn't know what was going to happen. And, with just having all these songs, I knew that I had a good album, but it was like, are we going to market this right? Are we going to get it to the people? Are we going to things happen, so it didn't do what I wanted it to do. But, all in all, I feel like it will at the end of the day because people are still going back and listening to that and Phases, so it's a win-win either way. It's just more of a slow grind at this point, Do you know
what it is? It's like, I think it's Kaleidoscope Dreams by Miguel. I think it's that album where that came out way before he blew up.
Yeah, way before it jumped. Yeah. It came out way before I knew he was hot because I seeing the cover, I was like, it's all right. Yeah. But when I listen, I'm like, oh, this cat is really, really good. I'm like, he's dope. And he's just evolved so much, Yeah. And I think he's one of those artists that, he's not underrated. I just think people just don't show him enough, love for what he's capable of. I mean, he's
definitely got more commercial now.
Yeah, so for sure. In that, right? Yeah. But, he still killed it, and I think all the debut, I think most of it, like if you got a good album, like it'll eventually crack, but I think at that point it just depends on the label. It depends on the team, how you're moving it, because you could be as good as you want, but if you're not putting it right in front of the right people, it's over. It doesn't matter. I
hear that. Like you said, like people are gonna keep going back to it. Even from the shows that you're doing at the moment in London, people are gonna be like, okay, cool, I've never heard of him before, but let me go back and go through it. But like when we're talking about the state of R&B, like right now, because let's not lie. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, no one's trying to listen to R&B,
Bro, nobody's doing R&B. Everybody wanted to be hard. Everybody wanted to be rappy, singy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be. They were scared to be on some lovey-dovey type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now everybody want to be sweet.
People weren't that sensitive back then.
No.
They were. It was just hidden.
It was like, okay, let Drake do this. You know what I mean? Like, nah. We need some real R&B. But I think everything comes full circle. It's gonna happen the same thing with rock too. Rock gonna come back. Watch.
Are you trying to make rock?
Maybe. I could. I think, and I have before, but it depends on what type of rock. Because everybody can't do every type of rock. There's so many different, ways to do that.
Let me not lie to you. If you make a heavy metal song, I'm not listening to it.
No, I don't listen to it. I wouldn't want you to listen to it unless it was bumping. Because if it jumps, don't be mad.
Listen, I'll believe it if it jumps.
Yeah,
that's it.
Hey, if it
but
jumps,
if I see like 9 Inch Nails or someone else
you're like, Aaron, you're tripping. No, I would rather somebody be like, yeah, bro, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. But no, it's all good. Like, I'd make a country album before I made a rock album. Yeah, I mean, Don't Chase is like a country song. Honestly, to be honest, Don't Chase.
It's got influences.
It's got the influences, so it's like it's all it's all our music, bro, honestly.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you're reaching there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, real. It's all, come on.
Hey, look at your face, man. You don't really believe that.
No, real. It's country. Where does that come from? Rhythm, rock and roll is literally, bruh. It's black music, man.
It's true. I did the research. Yeah.
Nah, come on. Like, it's real. Like,
listen, we can't get into the encyclopedia of the change of music right now. But you know, like, I think when we're talking about the new wave now, let's talk about say 2015, 16, that kind of time now. Yeah, you've come through now. Childish Major's come through. He dropped the album, I think this year or last year, whatever it was as well. That's Human Pro, big tune. Obviously, Ari Lennox as well. Oh my God. So the list can keep going on. Yeah. Even if you want to bring Ty Dolla $ign in from, because he was like one of the earlier people that kind of rose through, and obviously he's gone more commercial.
Still
now.
hard though. Still
making bangers.
Yeah.
Like, as an R&B artist now, what's the difference, do you think, between people now and maybe even like 20 years ago? Or 20 years ago when it was popping last, really?
I think it's just, honestly, the difference between now and then is just the lingo and, like, you know, certain sounds. I don't really think it's like too much different. Yeah. Because, you know, people kind of use the same chords, if honestly, you know, you use the same formula. It's just the 808s and like the way they do the hi-hats and they drop effects and the drops, and like it's what you can do to make it different and make it yours. Yeah. Because obviously, like a seat, it sounds like a 90s record, but I put a certain spin on it to where it seems a little bit new. You know what I mean? So that's really that, honestly. It's just the sound. It's the way you do it, the way you use it and what you're saying. If you're saying like the new lingo on the old records, it makes sense now.
It's like Change does that.
Exactly.
It has that old kind of sound with it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick as well. So that's with Kehlani.
Yep.
And that's big. That's like what, 4.7 or something million views on YouTube in 2-3 months.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing, you know, to date.
Yep. And like having that song now, so you got a song that you can finish at night with when you do your shows. Yeah. So how does that feel?
Feels really good, man. I love this record. It came along really organically, so it's, you know, I have my favorite songs. I have my things that I like, but Change is just definitely just, it was a moment for me. The way the record happened, you know, how Kehlani jumped on it, how everybody received it. It's just a moment, man, and I'm just forever grateful for something like that.
Yeah, because you literally just called her up. I think you had got 2 verses already written.
Yeah, and the whole thing. And I just hit her. Me and Chris literally hit her like, yo, what you doing? She's like, I'm around the corner with the baby. I'm coming through. I love this song. And it was done that night.
That's mad.
Yeah.
It was blessed. Remix with the baby coming soon. I mean, if they're around the corner.
I like the baby a lot. And he's a label mate, so shout out to the baby, man.
There you go, baby. We'll get a tune sometime soon. Look at the management like, yo, baby.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully it'll happen, man. He's on top right now. He's great, you know, but I don't want to do it just because he's lit. I want to do it and then make it a great song.
Organic movements.
Yeah, for sure. That's it. Shout out to the baby because he is killing the game right now. I love it.
True. Now, let's wrap this up. What's the plans for 2020? It's a new decade. Obviously, that's a bit cliche still. Don't like saying that all the time, but it's going to be a new era for music. What's the plan? How you taking over R&B?
Well, I mean, I just want to take over the music game in general. You know, R&B is something I just tried to do. I just, you know what I'm saying? Be
careful. Don't slack off R&B, you know. That's your bread and butter right now.
R&B is amazing. It's great. But putting myself in a box like that, I feel like it lowers, you know, what I really can do. Because Platinum Fire is not all R&B.
It's not.
You know what I mean? Phases is all R&B, but I did on purpose. It's literally, I tried things just to see how it's gonna go because the world is crazy and you know, people like what they like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, 2020 will be a lot of content, a lot of music. You'll really get to understand who I am as a person, you know, now being able to have people along with me and, you know, photograph me and do video. You'll really get to see my process. And I plan to drop another project maybe in the spring, and I'll drop an album maybe in the fall. Do another tour, my headline tour, and I'll get on tour with somebody else early.
Make sure you come back to London, though.
Oh, what? Yeah. I have to. This has been amazing. Like, literally 3 sold out shows. I can't complain. And then they've all received me very well, and they all tell me to come back, so I have no choice. I owe it to them.
It's got to be done, man. Looking forward to it when you do come back as well.
Please, you already know we in there.
Yeah, appreciate you chatting to me today as well.
No, thank you, bro.
Catch you in a bit, man.
Bless, man.